In lane 1, we'll have Morgan Burton from Nova, Virginia. Lane 2, we have Claire Nguyen from Nation's Capital. Lane 3, Carter Bristow from Nova, Virginia. And lane 4, fastest qualifier in 4:54.76. That's Madison Colasar from Suburban Seahawks. Isabella Antoniuk from Long Island in lane 5. Alexandra Truitt from Chelsea Pierce in lane 6. Catherine Purnell from Nation's Capital in lane 7. And Ellie Braun from Upper Dublin will be in lane 8. Colasar having a great weekend so far. She's in the middle lane here. Top qualifier. Just missed the A final by 5/10 of a second. It looks like took a 4:54.3 to make it in. She was 4:54.7, so about 4/10 of a second missing that A final. When I missed an A final like that, when I was like 9th or 10th and was in the B final, I always wanted to put up a time that would have placed in the A final. You know, I mean, like I belonged there. You know, what I mean, I deserved to be in that A final.
See, I wouldn't know. That happened to me like once.
Oh, yeah?
I was never close enough to the A final.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say you were always in the A final. You never got out of it.
I was in like 2 or 3 A finals my whole life.
Man, you had an opportunity to really play that though. You could have been like, yeah, I never got out of it.
That's totally not true. But thanks for playing.
You know.
And most of the meets I was good enough to make the A final in didn't have finals.
Oh,
it should have. Say something. As we're at the 150, and it's Colasar at 1:24.96, followed by Truitt down in lane 6 at 1:25.21. In third is Catherine Purnell in lane 7.
Colasar breathing to both sides. She can get a view on the field a little bit. She can see Nguyen out there and Truitt on either side of her. .500 freeze. Well, not just the 500, but the 400 and just freestyle in general is an area that I think the Americans are pretty safe in going into the Pan Pacs.
With 2 swimmers.
What do you mean?
In mid-distance freestyle, you're talking about 2 people.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're pretty safe in terms of like medal positions, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
What do you
Nation's
mean?
Capital grad Katie Ledecky.
Yeah, what's your apprehension though?
I have no apprehensions.
No, okay.
I'm just saying. You're not talking about a whole lot of depth. You're talking about 2 swimmers that are really good.
Right. Well, I mean, do we need depth though to get a gold and silver? There's only 3 medals, so you don't really need.
I was about to say what happened when Phelps and Lochte weren't in the 200 IM at Worlds, but Chase Kalish won that. So
yeah,
I really
there
don't
you
have
go.
much of a point here.
Yeah, and I actually, when I first started as an intern last fall, my writing sample that I submitted for the application was an article on how the U.S. really isn't that great at the 200 butterfly because if you take Michael Phelps out of existence.
But you were right. 2 guys did well this summer in Pace Clark and Jack Conger, and they went a lot faster than Phelps went in Olympic trials last year. So you were right. I think as I recall, I agreed with you at the time.
Yeah.
But no, and 2 guys stepped up and did well, and Jack made the final at Worlds. But you're right. They weren't.
Yeah.
It got better.
It got better, but I mean, and that's
you're right.
It's the same argument in the freestyle. It's like, I'm kind of going back on what I just said 2 minutes ago, but without Ledecky and Leah Smith, who do we have that is a go-to, definitely gonna get a medal, definitely has a shot at a record besides Leah Smith and Kayla Ledecky? No one.
You're
really,
right.
You know what I mean? So it just says, and it just speaks to how good those 2 swimmers are, not how great the whole country is at that event. Does that make sense? That's my argument in the article, and when I continue to bring up the same thing, because it's not just in the 200 fly; it's seen in multiple events.
So normally when you do point counterpoint, someone makes a point and someone else disagrees with it.
Yeah.
In Jason's case, he just did both. Really bad job making a point. As Wynn way out ahead of this field, 4:23.68. We got to call the race too.
Yeah, we do have to call it.
Colasar's in second, but coming on in lane 6. That would be Alexander Truitt from Chelsea Piers.
So you're saying it can't just be banter?
No.
Dang it. Okay.
Got to actually call the race here.
Well,
Big win for Win here in this B final. Claire Win.
Yeah, big win for Win there. I like
Big win for Win. I didn't even think of that one. 452.66. Truitt second and 456.23. Colasar 456.58 is third. If anyone's wondering, I'm laughing and I'm losing my voice, so that's why it sounds like.